In a quiet village tucked between hills and forests, nights were darker than anywhere else. When the sun set, it didn't fade gently, it disappeared, leaving behind a heavy darkness that swallowed roads, homes, and even voices. People hurried indoors before nightfall, doors shut early, windows closed tight, and no one liked being outside once the darkness settled. No one except Aarav. Aarav was a young boy who lived at the edge of the village with his grandmother. He didn't have much, just a small home and an old lantern she had given him. But that lantern was different. Its light was warm, steady, and unusually bright, stretching farther into the darkness than it should have. Every evening, as the sun disappeared, Aarav would light his lantern and step outside. At first, he used it only to walk around his home, but one night he saw an old man struggling to find his way in the dark. Without hesitation, Aarav walked up to him and held out his lantern. "Come," he said softly, "I'll walk with you." And that night, something changed. From then on, Aarav didn't stay home after sunset. He walked through the village carrying his lantern, guiding anyone who needed help. A woman returning late, children afraid of the dark paths, travelers who had lost their way. Aarav was always there, quietly lighting the way. He never asked for anything in return. Some people appreciated him. They smiled, thanked him, and felt safer knowing he was around. But others didn't understand. "Why waste your time?" one man said. "That lantern won't last forever. You'll run out of oil." Aarav only smiled and replied, "Light doesn't get smaller when you share it." Days turned to weeks, and every night he walked the same paths, spreading the same quiet light, until one night, everything changed. The sky darkened earlier than usual. Heavy clouds rolled in, swallowing the last bit of sunlight. Then came the wind, cold and restless, and soon the storm began. Rain poured down, thunder cracked across the sky, and the village sank into chaos. But Aarav stepped out, just like he always did. Lantern in hand, he walked into the storm. The wind pushed against him, the rain blurred his vision, but he kept moving, lighting the path for anyone who might be outside. And then, suddenly, a strong gust of wind struck. His lantern flickered, once, twice, and then it went out. For the first time, Aarav stood in complete darkness. No light, no direction, no comfort. He tried to relight it, shielding the flame with trembling hands, but it wouldn't stay. The boy who had guided everyone else was now lost himself. He stood there, surrounded by nothing but rain and thunder. And then, far in the distance, a small light appeared, a faint, trembling glow. Then another, and everyone stepped out. And another. One by one, doors opened across the village. People stepped out, holding whatever light they had. Tiny lamps, candles, flickering flames. They walked slowly through the storm toward him. The same people he had helped were now lighting his path. The man who once questioned him stepped forward, holding a lantern of his own. Rain fell from his face as he said softly, "You were right. Light doesn't get smaller when you share it." The villagers gathered around Aarav, their lights joining together into one warm, glowing circle. And in that moment, his lantern flickered again. Then slowly, it came back to life, brighter than before, not because of oil, but because of what he had given. That night, the darkness didn't feel so heavy anymore, because it was no longer just one light, it was many.